Figured I would do a review on my new Umnumzaan. Here's a box that it came in. Yeah, the camera's shaking like a motherfucker because I'm using an iPhone. You see all the Blade Awards. I think it won Knife of the Year for 2008. Yeah, it did. That's what it says. Reeve knives. That's a knife art sticker. That's where it's from. Birth card. Umnumzaan. S30V 5859 Rockwell titanium. This one was born on April 25th, 2011. Also got a little Chris Reeve sticker. I don't know how well this is going to show up, but there it is. And here is the knife. Trying to get a shot of the whole thing. Hold on. There you go. Since this one is newer, it has the beveled lock bar right there. The older Umnumzaans don't have that. It also says Idaho made right above on the sides to the top of the pivot. The screw's different. This side's normally just like polished off and flat. That side's the same. Really the only difference to the handle is this beveled lock bar. Of course, same deep lockup that all Umnumzaans have because they ride on they lock up on that ceramic ball, which is also the detent ball. Big ass redneck pivot. Huge pivot. I like it. Some people don't because it takes a special tool to adjust. It doesn't really bother me that much, to tell you the truth, because I'm really not going to adjust it. It really doesn't need it. It locks up just rock solid. The tolerances are so tight that I think that even if this was loose, it still wouldn't have side-to-side play. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But I don't think I am. The tolerances are really tight. It's very smooth. This one's new, so it's breaking in. Not as smooth as, a well-used one, but it's pretty smooth. This one still has the S30V steel, stone-washed. I think the newer ones are coming with S35. But the brand new Umnumzaans are coming with this, it's got a Hinder lock bar stabilizer on it. But it looks really fucking horrible. It's like right here, and it's just plain. It doesn't have the pattern. It doesn't have shit. And it looks like total shit. And it doesn't act in a lock bar stabilizer. Well, I mean, it acts as a lock bar stabilizer only just so you don't overextend whenever you're pushing that lock bar over. It does not prevent you from being able to push the lock bar down. It just is for overextending, which these, at least this one, they have some pretty stiff lock bars. I mean, I don't see how you could overextend that on accident, but I guess if you're a total fuckbag, you probably could figure out how to fuck it up. It's dead centered, like all Chris Reeve knives. It's got the polyurethane O-rings on the thumb studs, which also act as a blade stop. Jimping, it's pretty good. It's got these grooves up here. Put your thumb up here, or you can go like this. Put your finger down here. What else? Pie clip, standard Chris Reeve pie clip. Same one that's on the large Sabenza, same one that's on the small Sabenza. One thing about these knives that a lot of people don't know is that if you like the tie lock clip, you can put the tie lock clip on an Umnumzaan, a small Sabenza, a large Sabenza. It fits on there just perfectly fine. A lot of people like that clip. A lot of people hate it. I've thought about maybe getting one and giving it a try. But yeah, it'll fit right in there just like that. It's kind of a crazy looking clip, but I don't know. It might be cool. Maybe I'll do that. Differences between these and the older Umnums. This one being fairly new. Obviously, the obvious difference is Idaho made. This is beveled right here. And one thing that a lot of people don't know, the other difference is Um, there you go. You can, well, anyways, the older Umnumzaans, they have a dimple in the blade where the detent ball rests when closed. So the detent tends to be not the best. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, so don't leave me a comment saying, oh, my older Umnumzaan's detent's perfect. Like, I don't give a fuck. Obviously, Chris Reeve didn't feel that it was too perfect because on these newer ones, this one has an actual hole in the blade for the detent ball to rest into, which creates a more positive detent. It's a much better detent than the other Umnumzaan I had, which was a Tanto one. It was an older one. But this detent on this is just much, much better. It's better than, it's actually better than the Sabenza. To me, it's really good. Detent. Sorry, I was looking at something. Yeah, so that's the difference. It has a hole in the blade for the detent ball to rest in, which makes these newer ones have a little bit better detent than the older Umnumzaans. Other than that, same old shit. Great knife. I can't decide if I like this better than a Sabenza or not. I mean, I like the action of a Sabenza. That very fluid action. But I think I like the action on Umnumzaan's better. Like, I don't know, it's not that it's smoother, it's not that it's looser. Oh, it's a little bit looser feeling. It's just, well, this one's new, so it doesn't really feel as good as it will once it breaks in. It's just, I don't know. I like the action on the Umnumzaan better. There's the standoff spacer. This knife came razor sharp, like pretty much all of them do. I mean, I've had, actually no, those were used. I don't know. The edge on this is really good. It's not quite as polished as it was on my Tanto one that I had that I got rid of, but the edge is still polished, and it's just screaming sharp to me. But again, I don't know shit about sharpening, so it's sharp enough. It shaves hair. These don't wear too much up here where the thumb lugs contact because of those little polyurethane O-rings, but it will wear a little bit. I'm trying to show this detail the best I can, but this is an iPhone. It will wear a little bit, but it's not bad. It's really quiet. If you open this knife slow, it's really quiet. Let's see if we can hear it. You can barely hear it. Open it up more solid. It's still not as loud as like a normal frame lock. But I like the grip that this little cross hair pattern provides. The Sabenza lacks that. And you know, you wouldn't think it'd make that much of a difference. And I'm not here to tell you that it does, but I personally like it better, the handle better than the Sabenza. Because that does provide grip, and it just, I don't know, I like the way it looks. It's not so plain. And it feels good. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just about right. I don't know. That's the my take on the Umnumzaan. It obviously comes with this little lanyard tube as well. But so you can put a lanyard on there. And the Chris Reeve rag, they all come with that now. I don't think they used to, but they do now. So that's about it on the Umnumzaan for me. If you guys want to know anything else or you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. But it's a great knife. It carries great. I really like it. I really recommend it to anybody that's thinking about getting one. I think that it's great. I really like the Umnumzaan. Alright guys, thanks.